Hey, what's up? John Sonmez from simpleprogrammer.com. So I thought I'd do a video today. A buddy of mine is having a sort of a bad day today. I did a video a while ago about me having a bad day. You can see this here. Yes, I do have bad days where I feel like crap and I'm not doing really well. But I'm actually doing all right today, except for having a bit of a cold that's been plaguing me for the last few days. But I just came back from the gym, and I did just push through that. I mean, I could have taken today off and said, not really feeling like it, got a headache and whatnot. But as I was there at the gym and I was overcoming sort of this momentary weakness, it made me realize, and as I was talking to my buddy, that it's not just that, getting through the bad days. It's that when the low points, the times when you're feeling a lot of pain and the times when you're not doing your best, right? When you're hitting a low point, right? A day where you're just not feeling good or you're procrastinating or whatever it is, whatever the challenge is, those are the opportunities to grow. So here's what I mean by this is, right? When you're at your best, when you're doing great, when you have a good day, you wake up and you're just on fire and you're just getting stuff done and nothing can stop you and, everything's going right in life, you don't really grow very much. In fact, sometimes it can retard your growth. Sometimes you can actually take steps backwards at that time because you can become, complacent. You can start taking, not taking advantage of things, but taking things for granted, right? But when you hit those low points, right? This is the only time that you get to test your mettle to see what you're really made of, right? Because anyone can do fine when everything's going right? In fact, a lot of times, you hear the expression of someone's true colors coming out, right? And when do people's true colors come out? Does it come out when they're having a good old time, when they just got a promotion from work, when they just got a new girlfriend and everything's happy? No. Their true colors come out when they're under pressure, when they're tested, right? And this is how you know what you're made of. And a lot of us can deceive ourselves. We'll lie. We'll pretend like we're something we're not. We'll think we're greater than we are. I actually sidetrack here, but I heard this. I can't remember where the quote was from, but it was basically, it was? I think it was from this book. It's out of print book, but it's called Letters from a Rich Merchant to His Son, I believe. I'll check it, but the link, my awesome editor will have the video or the link here. Anyway, in that he said something like this. Essentially, you should, whatever estimate you give of yourself, you should reduce that estimate by 25%, and whatever estimate you give of others or their intentions, you should increase that estimate by 25%. It might have been even more. But anyway, the point is that, we lie to ourselves, right? We think that we're a little bit better than we are. We tend to overlook our weaknesses. We tend to view our strengths as a little bit better than they are. But here's the thing. When you're feeling like shit, when you're having a crap day, when you wake up and you got a headache and, you just got this unexpected bill and your wife or your spouse is not treating you well and all this stuff is going down, that's now how you act then. That's who you are. And that's a hard truth for most of us to face. But you got to realize that in order to grow. And you also have to realize that that's the opportunity where you grow, because you get to you can see who you are then, but you also get to decide who you are then. And that's the key, is you get to decide. So, that's what you should be a little bit thankful when sometimes when you hit those crap days. I'm not saying you want to have a crap day and feel like crap all the time and procrastinate and all this stuff. But when you hit that time, it's a good test. It's a good opportunity. That's where you grow. Because if you can make it through then, and you can be the person you want to be then you can actually say that you are that person. On your best day, if you can be the person you have in your mind of who you want to be, that's good. That's great. That's a step. But it doesn't make you that person. Because when the shit hits the fan, and it will, right? When the going gets tough, and it will get tough, that is when your true colors, that's when it will be tested. That's when this facade that you've put on will shed itself. Or if it's deeper than that, if it's not just skin deep, if it's deep and goes all the way to your core, to your heart, that's when that will show itself. And that's when you have the opportunity to grow that part of you. So anyway, just thought you would find this useful. I've found this useful. Again, today was a small opportunity for me. I viewed it, I changed my mindset and I viewed it. I said, look, here you go, John. You could say, man, I have a headache and a head cold and feel like crap, and it's all right to skip the gym today. Get done the minimum stuff you got to get done. Or you could step up, and that's what I chose to do, and I feel like I've grown from it. So anyway, if you like this video, subscribe to the channel. I'll talk to you next time. Take care.